I want you to look real frilly, because that way the boys will have no idea what's coming when you drive down the lane. In middle school at Jacksonville, I still remember him to this day. He saw how much I loved basketball, and after I finished practicing with the all-girls team, he'd bring me over and I'd be practicing with the boys, harnessing that spirit and wanting to help make me a better player. By the time I reached high school at Episcopal School of Jacksonville, right across the river from here, in fact, all I wanted to do was play professional basketball when I grew up. Some of my fondest memories are in the Semmes gym. While a series of injuries sidelined me, forcing me really to pivot away from basketball as a career, I never stopped playing, and I still play to this day. And now I can hardly wait to walk into the Semmes gym next month and watch my daughter, who's a senior at Episcopal, a rising senior, score her 1,000th point in the Semmes gym. So what a joy basketball has certainly brought to me and also my husband, as we've also spent the last 6 years traveling around the country through AAU ball. Any of you who have a child who plays any kind of AAU ball, you know what we're talking about, right? It can get intense. We have traveled around the country and we have absolutely loved watching her play. And we are so excited for her because just last week she committed to play basketball in college. So, as a mother of a player and as a player myself, basketball taught me and has taught my daughter the importance of teamwork, loyalty, leadership, good sportsmanship, and a deep-rooted persistence to never give up, regardless of what people might tell you. We are so proud to have one of the very first women's sports leagues in this country, headquartered right here in our city. An inspiration to teenagers like my daughter and to so many other young girls. There is no doubt that Jacksonville is a city on the rise. And by having the UPSHOT League building a world-class enterprise, not to mention launching one of the first 4 teams here, it is easy for us to feel the energy and the uptick in spirit that the UPSHOT generates. I'm sure you're as excited as I am today. We will learn the name of our team, see our logo for the first time, and I can't wait to also meet our new head coach and introduce him to you. And while I am sworn to secrecy, I can tell you that our new coach has a Jacksonville connection, which we love, and will provide the kind of leadership that will showcase remarkable athletes and feature a memorable game experience and hopefully a championship as well, right? All right. So female influence our community, it matters. We know it. It matters for our daughters, it matters for our sons, and for every person who benefits in seeing strong women leading from the court to the classroom and into the business community. In a world where talent matters, investing in all talent matters even more. And just as important is how we in Jacksonville show up to support, which you're here doing today, and we appreciate you. The way we show up reflects the strength of our city and signals how we are destined to lead as Jacksonville continues a march to staking a claim as a top world-class city. So let's celebrate. Celebrate, right? This incredible step forward. Let's cheer loudly, not only for the team's first tip-off, but for the doors this team will open for our youth, for our city, and for the future of women's sports right here in Jacksonville. Go Jacksonville! So in every great city, sports and entertainment fuels pride and connection, and Jacksonville is certainly no different. I am honored to introduce our next speaker, someone who embodies both the passion of this city and champions the power and the impact of sports here. Please help me give an UPSHOT welcome to Alex Alston, the Executive Director at the Office of Sports and Entertainment for the City of Jacksonville.
Good morning. I get to go after the news anchor. That's the best. So, hey, I'm honored to be here representing Mayor Deegan and the City of Jacksonville. Congratulations to Andy Kaufman and his team on such an amazing milestone for our city. Just a great job. Big hand for Andy. And also, I'd be remiss not to a big thank you to Donna, I think, who literally ran to stop the people that were making the noise. But Donna Orender for her vision and leadership of this new UPSHOT League. Just amazing times for our city. And last but not least, a big Jacksonville welcome for Coach Bogie over here. She'll come up and get everybody hyped here in a few minutes, but I learned that she used to be here in another capacity as well, so welcome back to Coach. You know, I can tell from this room that, you know, Jacksonville is ready to embrace this team, like more than ready to embrace this team, right? I think the anticipation is palpable. I'm so enthused that we have another professional sports team here in Jacksonville, and that it's women's basketball is really, really important, and we're happy to have it here in Jacksonville. I can tell you right now that this is the beginning of what's going to be many sellout crowds here at VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena. Amen? Right. I can tell you also that the city of Jacksonville, not only the Office of Sports and Entertainment, but the entire city of Jacksonville is committed to making this endeavor a success, and it will be. But it doesn't start next summer. It starts now. So I'm pretty sure back there's going to be some things for you to purchase. I'm pretty sure there'll be links to buy season tickets. So start doing that now when that opens, and let's show the rest of the country and the cities in this league that the VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena will be the toughest place to play in the UPSHOT League. Thank you.
So as we continue this exciting morning, it's my honor to welcome our next speaker. He is one of the driving forces behind bringing this vision to life. In fact, many know Andy in Jacksonville as the owner of the very successful Jacksonville Icemen. But as the owner of Zoyer Sports, his organization also owns and manages 6 additional minor league hockey teams, as well as a minor league baseball team, the Gastonia Ghost Peppers. Long a fan of women's sports and especially women's basketball, Andy is a co-founder and owner of the new UPSHOT League, adding a new dimension really to his growing sporting enterprise. Please join me in welcoming the founder of Zoyer Sports, Andy Kaufman.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, everyone, for being here. What a great crowd turnout. I see partners in our ownership group. I see leaders in this community. Based on the attendance today, if I listed you all by name, you would all hate me because we wouldn't get out of here until about 2 o'clock. But I'm grateful for everyone being here. This is a dream coming true today, years in the making. Last time we had a press conference here with the Icemen, it was to announce our long-term lease extension, to announce that we were here to stay. I remember that being an emotional time. We were kind of at the tail end of COVID and just having thoughts of, wow, how long are we going to go without being able to play the games and be with the community the way we loved being with the community. It was an indefinite period of time, if you guys remember, which is not my favorite word, indefinite. But we got through it. We had that special announcement, and so much has happened since. You know, we were interested in bringing women's basketball here for several years. This has been, as I mentioned, years in the making, and a lot of special people coming together to make that happen. So the name of the league is UPSHOT because the ascent is on. The ascent started in Jacksonville. You get one hometown. This is our hometown. Zoyer Sports, named after my son Zachary and Sawyer, born in Baptist South, Jacksonville's home. We are so proud of making a difference, not only in the world, but in our hometown of Jacksonville. And what I will say that I simply cannot wait for is showing the WNBA that we will have more and a higher attendance figure at our games than several WNBA teams do right here in Jacksonville. And so from a global perspective, I kind of feel like our city may be misunderstood. I don't know if everybody knows how amazing Jacksonville is, right? I'm not sure. We're going to help them understand how amazing this city is. We're proud of it. I want you guys to look at the igloo, the Community First Igloo, where we now have 2 sheets of ice for the community and junior ice programs, and literally the best facility of its kind in the state, where arguably it might have been the worst facility of its kind in the state. And this city came together. We now lead the league in attendance for the Jacksonville Icemen. We're going to show the world that Jacksonville is a leader in women's sports, sports in general, and the world in general. LG up, let's go UPSHOT.
Thank you. So it's now my privilege and pleasure to introduce the coach and her leadership is already shaping a brighter future. Please join me in welcoming Donna Orender.
Let's go, Jacksonville! I am just going to take a moment. Let's do it together. Is this not beautiful? Look at it. All right. I'm going to start it by saying welcome to the uprising. That's what the UPSHOT League is all about. And when you go to a sporting event, what happens? You go there, right? And what do? They throw out T-shirts. The only thing is, hold on, you know what? Beatrice, this is for you. I have to just say, I appreciate all of you who have joined us here today. It is really a special day, and I hope that you're feeling it as we are. I woke up this morning, and I was like celebrating, and I decided to change everything I was going to say. For those of you who know me, you wouldn't be surprised. But I thought I would share, because as a young girl growing up, loving sports, dreaming, the kind of dreams that push you forward, I think we all have them, right? The dreams that make you better. For me, it was hitting the buzzer beater to win the national championship when I was in college. And I want to recognize UNF, women's basketball coaches staff at the back. Perhaps some of you had other dreams. Maybe it was getting that last strikeout to win the World Series, or that defining penalty kick to win the World Cup. Come on, we were all kids once, dreaming. You see, pick your sport and pick your moment. Dreams fill us with hope and push us to be better. Well, today, our collective dream is coming true. And I know, for me, and Andy in particular, it's a very personal dream. This is a dream where we win for and with a city we love, Jacksonville, Florida. You can clap for yourselves. You see, we are a winning team that will be part of elevating this city as we strive to become all that we can. And thank you, Dennis Whittle, for your incredible leadership for so many of us as we strive, because we believe we are and will be even a better world-class city. I had the huge privilege about 10 days ago to speak to a group of young female basketball players. They were incredibly special. They were Arab and Israeli. And we met, in of all places, at the YMCA in Jerusalem. I shared with them that basketball is so much more than just a ball, but it's a passport to a life of rich experiences and relationships and personal growth, and how it instills pride in all of us. And as I sat amongst them and actually played amongst them, these young girls shared the power of sports to build bridges. And they taught me more probably than I could ever teach them. Sports allows us to see each other in real ways, allows us to cheer on each other and support each other. And guess what? It helps us make dreams come true. Now don't worry, we will get to the logo reveal, I promise. But I wanted to share one other very special experience with you. And many of us here, I'm looking around the room, I see Josh and a couple others. I know Scott Cashman just sent me a note and said, I'm watching. But thanks to Misty Skipper, who you heard is the incoming chair of the chamber, and Daniel, we were in Kansas City just 2 weeks ago, about 150 of us from Jacksonville, to learn how we can continue to be better. Mike's here. Misty organized a talk at the brand new soccer stadium, specially built for the Kansas City Current, which is a team in the NWSL. I never understood what building a women's stadium meant until I walked in there and I saw the flowers in the door, I saw beautiful design. The point is that stadium was built for that women's team. That is the only women's team that has had a stadium built for it. It was emotional, it was moving. And she asked if I would lead a conversation on the economic impact of women's sports in cities. Because as we went to Kansas City, interestingly enough, they're recognized as one of the leading cities in understanding and leveraging the impact of women in sports. The irony was that I was in Kansas City 20 years previously, looking for a home for a new potential WNBA team. And they had a new arena, but they were not interested in women's sports. And now, Kansas City is the bellwether. They're the leader in showcasing how an investment in women's sports can and does elevate a community, a city, and a region. They now play on the international court of business because of that investment. We are inspired by Kansas City, for we know Jacksonville. And now, guess what? It's our turn to elevate. It's our moment. Women's sports, I don't know if anybody saw the news yesterday, that women's basketball Final Four will be in Lucas Oil Stadium in 2028. What does that mean? It means the expectation for growing fan bases is not just a moment today, that we're looking ahead and planning for thousands and thousands and thousands of more fans who want seats to cheer on the best in collegiate women's basketball. This is not a moment. This is momentum. McKinsey says 80% of all sports fans. Now you have to understand, when I grew up, 1 in 24 girls played sports. 1 in 24. Now it's probably 1 in 2.5, and I always ask what the half looks like. But now 80% of all fans actually are women's sports fans. And 50% of that became fans in the last 5 years. Brands are aligning with women's sports because they align with the goals and values of what makes women's sports so special, aside from the excellence on the court, which we will bring you. And I promise the reveal is coming. But it's a commitment to community and being engaged and being supportive, elevating, investing in all of us. That's where companies want to be. WNBA attendance has doubled. NWSL sponsorship has quadrupled. The ability to watch women's sports on networks, cable, streamers has exponentially grown. I could not stay awake for the end of the WNBA game last night because I was so nervous about today, but it ended in overtime. There's appreciation for stars, which we will bring here, and stars in the making who we will also develop here. The UPSHOT League is made for this moment. And with our focus on upping everyone's shot, it will be a driver of enhancing communities as we believe in dreams. But we're not just dreaming. We're going to make them come true. For our athletes, for our coaches, yes, you'll meet her too. For our fans, for our city leadership, for our children, for our daughters, and for our sons. My sons are here today. And to them, I just want to say thank you, because we've shared this journey together. And I'm truly sorry for all the meals that I have not cooked for you. But I know that you're okay with that because you've eaten the meals I have cooked for you. In 227 days, Savannah, Jacksonville, Charlotte, and Greensboro will take to the court. And there are many more right behind them. It's a new kind of opportunity, a professional women's basketball league where rising talent uplifts entire communities. And I just wanted to remind all of us that we are part of the game. We are not bystanders, we are participants, all of us here. We collectively are game changers. We are dream makers. And this is our opportunity, Jacksonville, to stand up and show up, because the future is up. So as long as Jennifer told you you can't say no to me, our job is to buy tickets. and participate. And I'm going to throw this in right now because you're all here and we're all paying attention. These upshot courts will be a showcase for our teams, yes, but also the talent of our community. Right now, we are actively recruiting for the dad's dance team. If you have 3 daughters, Josh, you're automatically on the dance team, so just sign up, right? We do have some really incredible dads that have signed up to be part of it. But that's the kind of spirit we'll bring. Dance teams, cheer teams. We'll be partnering with the Y. I know Penny's here. Other talent. We'll truly get to celebrate each other. And when you leave a game, you will feel the uplift of the upshot because we'll be bringing Generation W and WOW program to some of our games. The concourses here at the ViStar, they'll be humming, right? We'll be singing. We'll be dancing. And are you ready for the big reveal? Okay, 10 more seconds. If someone asks you, what is the Upshot League? This is what you tell them. It's a league where we build connection, culture, and opportunity. It's where players shine, fans connect, and joy multiplies. All right, can I have a drum roll, please? Today, we are thrilled, thanks to the input of our fans who gave us wonderful and exciting and interesting and then not so great ideas. But we do believe the best of them won out. Ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages, roll the video.
Waves move with grace, with force, with purpose. They rise, they break, they return stronger, always part of something larger. In Jacksonville, we know waves well. Here, the St. Johns River meets the Atlantic, where fresh water and salt collide, and new energy is born. That current runs through this city. It surges through us. 80 years ago, waves meant something more. The pioneering waves, women accepted for volunteer emergency service, shattered barriers at Naval Air Station Jacksonville. They stepped in the roles long denied to women. They redefined what was possible. Today, the name carries new force. The Jacksonville Waves, a team that channels that same fearless spirit on the court, fluid in motion, relentless in force, boundless in energy. We honor legends by becoming one. The Jacksonville Waves. Rise with us.
Fluid in motion, relentless in force, boundless in energy. We are the Jacksonville Waves. And let's try that together. Ready? Fluid in motion. Relentless in force. Boundless in energy. Who are we? I think you'll get better. But without any rehearsal, that was good. You like the name? Okay, so here's the next question. Who's going to tame these waves, focus their force and boundless energy? And let me tell you a little bit about your new head coach. She has a stellar record in player development over a 20-year career, 14 of which being at the Division I level. Early on when she coached the renowned, it's funny, I remember this, but probably none of you do, the renowned Philadelphia Bells. She coached 5 future WNBA players. Her coaching journey has taken her across the country, most recently serving as an assistant at Hofstra University, a well-known, respected, great program, where she's helped build the recruiting pipelines everywhere she's gone, elevated player development, and built a great team culture. And you know we're all about team culture. Our Vice President of Basketball Ops, WNBA veteran and champion Taj McWilliams-Franklin, who cannot be here with us today. I want to say hi to Taj because I know she's watching. She's in the Philippines at the request of our State Department doing a diplomatic sports mission, talking about building bridges, knew that when she met our coach, she just felt the light and the energy that emanated from her as she talked about the game, her pure passion, right, to elevate. You might remember Jess, thank you for that, Alex. She spent a couple of years at Jacksonville University, and we always love when our coaches have that community local connection. She played a pivotal role in one of the nation's largest single-season turnarounds, delivering a 12-win improvement, including a landmark victory over a Big Ten opponent and a berth in the ASUN Championship quarterfinals. And we're also very happy to be here, headquartered with the ASUN. A native of Hockinson, Delaware, she is a proud graduate of Lafayette College, where she earned her business degree in economics, and now she lives, you got it, in Jacksonville, Florida. And so let me say hello to... Hey, Ash. The new head coach of the Jacksonville Waves, please welcome Coach Jess Bosch.
Wow, it's good to be back. You know, as Donna said, having lived here, I've got family from here. This opportunity is extremely meaningful because it does feel like a homecoming right now. To return now as the head coach of the Jacksonville Waves is both an honor and a privilege. But today is not just about me. It's about an opportunity to up everyone's shot. And I know we can't get a party started without a little city spirit. So what do we say? How about a little Duval on 3? Yeah! Where's Javon? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Duval! Awesome. I want to thank Donna, Andy, Scott, Taj, and all of Zoyer Sports and the UPSHOT League for entrusting me with this tremendous opportunity. I also want to thank Mayor Deegan, members of the City Council, as well as all the media for being here today. Your role in inspiring the community and sharing our story is so important, because what we're building goes beyond the court. It's about creating opportunities and opening new doors for women that haven't always existed. I also want to thank my family sitting here in the front row. Many of, like I said, are from the 904. And I want to give a special thank you to my parents. Your love and your constant support have been the foundation of everything that I have accomplished. Thank you. Jacksonville, I want you to know that this team is here not only to compete and to win, because we will win, but to elevate the community and the city that we represent. Our team will embody the spirit of the River City. We will be united, resilient, and rooted in pride. We will create a wave of success and excellence. Now you tell me, who's riding with us? Yes, yes. And don't worry, you don't have to bring a life jacket. I just need all that energy all the time. We will play a brand of basketball that is fast, fierce, and focused. One that prioritizes pace and space. We will be relentless and unstoppable in everything we do, because that's what wins. And that's what will excite our fan base. One that will be the best in the league. Because we are Jacksonville. Or the Waves. Well, Jacksonville, the Waves, you know. To our players, my commitment is simple. I will coach you with honesty, with passion, and with the belief that together we can push each other to levels we didn't even know were possible. My goal is to build a culture where accountability and respect are the foundation, and where every player feels valued, not just as an athlete, but as a person. This league was founded on the unwavering belief that everyone deserves a shot to be their best. We're here to inspire the next generation in Jacksonville, to show young people, especially young girls, that their dreams are worth chasing and that they do come true. The beginning of a new chapter, but a chance to write Jacksonville into the history books. Together, we are going to build something lasting that the city can be proud of. I can't wait to get to work, to compete, and to represent Jacksonville both on and off the court, and to make the Waves a source of pride for everyone. So I want to formally welcome you all to the new era of women's professional basketball. We are fluid in motion, relentless in force, and boundless in energy. We are the Jacksonville Waves.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Andy, as well. This is an opportunity. Do you have any questions for anyone here about the league, about the new coach, anything?
Oh, yes, okay. I did the homework last night. Is Alyssa watching? Where's Bernstein? We are deep teal. Come on, I wrote this last. Where are you, Bernstein? What? Deep teal, white, and the version of blue. She's looking it up because we have to make sure they're the right PMS. We have to make sure they're the right PMS colors. Go ahead. We'll come back to you on that one. It's a very hard first question. Thank you.
More questions. More questions, please. Yeah, that was my question. Have you?
It'll be the beginning of May.
The beginning of May. Okay, open tryouts? Okay, open tryouts.
And we expect Jennifer to be there.
Right. Go ahead. Love it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sure. The question is, how do we get youth involved? I'm specifically talking in sports. So both our coach and, if you haven't met Miriam Bernstein, she is our manager of basketball ops, has an incredible pedigree. She joined us most recently from the NBA. They are working on an incredible platform and schedule of clinics and camps that we will then lead throughout the city. If you have recommendations, suggestions, or would like to raise your hand to either volunteer or be part of any of that, please let us know. Thank you.
And you have plenty of opportunities, by the way, when we're finished here, if you'd like to do some one-on-one questioning. So no pressure for anyone else to ask any questions, but you're welcome to. I'm going to go ahead. Any more questions? Please, Karen. Yes.
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 Listen, we do not want to miss any commercial opportunity. I will say that if you look over your shoulders right now, judging by all these people, don't push each other, don't run over each other, but there is gorgeous merch in the back announcing our new, oh, she's going already. Charge her double, please. And our new website is up, UPSHOTLeague.com. Am I getting that right? UPSHOTLeague.com. You can get tickets there. And also we have a lot of, if you're part of our ticket selling staff, raise your hand. Okay, if you're a part of our ticket buying community, raise your hand. Okay, meet each other. Okay.
We have a final on the colors.
Deep teal. Coastal blue. All right, you got that? All right, deep teal, coastal blue, and white.
You'll be seeing a lot of that, right? All right, final question. Never ends.
Listen, I did not plant this, but please give her a free shirt. Hold on. That's really sweet. And while you, as long as you raise it, I would love our Generation W and Generation WOW team is here today, and they are clad. They are repping for the UPSHOT League. Please say hello to them. We will have a Generation W themed women inspiring events during the season at the UPSHOT, but you can mark your calendars for March 27th, where Generation W's leadership event, thought leadership event, will be celebrating our 15th year here in Jacksonville. It has become nationally known. People come from all over on March 27th. We currently have over 600 girls in Duval County Public Schools that are participating in our Generation WOW Mentorship Leadership Program and growing all the time. And I saw Chloe right here, who's helping to lead that. We probably could be even in more schools, but we're doing a heck of a great job. And we want to bring Generation WOW at least once a month, having a collection of girls. We'll give them really great, some of our tremendous inspiring leadership programming here, and then they'll get some opportunity to be on the court as well. So all of that will be coming up, but thank you for asking that. I think 2 shirts would be good.
Thank you, Donna. Donna doesn't know, but she's joining us on the morning show on Friday to tell you more. She can't say no to me, I'm just saying. All right. So thank you all for being here. You know, when my mother started playing basketball through high school, back then, only a roving guard and a roving forward could cross the center line, right? When I was playing basketball, the three-point line didn't even exist. Do you know how amazing it is for us to have this opportunity right here in Jacksonville, where I grew up and so many of you did, for local young girls and teenage girls to not have to get in a car and drive someplace far, but to be able to just drive down here to the stadium and watch these players, inspire them to dream big. And I am so excited to be honored to be here today, that my daughter will be watching, and so will I, and so many others. So we appreciate your support. Please buy some merch, buy some tickets, and thank you very much for being here.